that are here, you guys will accept the apology. She admitted now that she did cross the line. She went too far. And like I said, I believe in second chances, okay? So let me see if we have more questions. If Kim wasn't there, we wouldn't know the monster that JD is. Exactly. There is always a good side from a bad thing. That's the way I see it. And Missy, I have all your messages from your chat group, Kim. They were sent to me. I saw you saying your focus and priority was to take Korra down and get her sent back to Nigeria.
Listen, I have all those chats too. All those chats. You were talking, 14 months ago. I have never denied that I was part of a group. I have never denied that I said horrific things. I said things. I already said that. And I have apologized. And I, from that point on, have moved forward. But for some reason, people like you, Missy, can't seem to just let it go and let it be. Like, do you realize that there are mass amounts of people right now that were so scared to come forward, that were part of these WhatsApp groups, scared to come forward. And I almost had them convinced until some shit went down about a month ago. And I had Koreans attacking me. Okay. And guess what? They all said, nope, not coming forward now, not coming forward now. But thank God I have relentlessly worked with them for the last month, and they were at least willing to give their information over to the FBI and the police. Thank freaking God, because that will help with this case. So regardless of what anybody thinks about me, I know what I'm doing right now to try to help Korra and the girls, and to make sure that not only man nanny, but also the father of those children pay. That's all that matters to me, really, is to make sure they're, that they pay for what they do.
So guys, I appreciate all your comments. I thank all of you for being here. I have a lot of you watching, but I'm not seeing the likes. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's continue to see if we have more questions here, because I'm not catching up. Katuri said, yes, Kim is going to be there in the court for the kids, going to help the little girls. She's on Korra's side. I said, you are a nurse. You think kids being abused, you know who to report to. You don't take the law into your hands with a bunch of strange women. Yeah, I say she now understood it better, and I believe she's doing the right thing right now. And then Kim, I'm a nurse. Yes, doctor lies like anyone else. They are human beings. Absolutely, I like this, because Kim said she believed Mr. Korra Obidi more because he said he was a doctor. Everybody lies, even the priest. Everybody lies. It's only God that will tell you, yes, God cannot lie because he's not man. The Bible said, for God cannot lie because he's not a son of man. But any other person born of a woman can tell lies. So don't believe people because you think they are professionals. No, even lawyers can lie. Doctors can lie. Anybody can tell a lie. So I love that you brought that up. Let me see if we have more questions here. God knows why he ends up in the group, because of her things are known. Okay, that's Aisha. Kim, why did you post criminal record on JD that turned out to be someone else's criminal record? Why did you keep telling people he was going to be prosecuted in March?
Okay, let me explain that one. And I don't know if I ever put the proof out there or what, but I had somebody that was doing some legwork for me that messaged me and sent me those. And I said, are you sure this is him? Yeah. And I posted it. And the next morning I called her on the telephone, and she was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't send you anything. And I was like, what? And I went and I removed that post, and I went on and said, hey, I was completely wrong, you guys. Her Facebook had been hacked. So that's how that all went down. Guys, I've had my Facebook hacked. I've had other people Facebook hacked. I'm so careful now, because these people will go at any links to try to get information from me at this point. Believe me. Okay. But anyway, that's how that went down. I took it down. I said it was not his. It was wrong information. And that was that.
So the information you got, you did not verify it, and you posted on social media?
Yeah. So they sent me, they said,
that is wrong judgment on your part.
But there's a whole nother story behind that, Missy. And I haven't come out with that whole other story, but let me tell you what, there's a whole other story. Right now is not the time to come out, but believe me, as soon as court happens next month, I'll be coming out with that story and all the proof, all the proof. So y'all wait
All
for
right,
that.
Missy, I hope she was able to answer your questions. Let's move on to Liz. Liz said, Kim, my mother is English white, and she went against her mother and married a Caribbean black man. I know how white Americans think about Africans, and I know how people in UK think about Nigerians. Does that have to do anything, the reason why you did not believe Korra at all and you went straight to believe Mr. Korra Obidi? Is it because he looks
Yeah,
like you?
I want to say no, but maybe, maybe I need to sit and really think hard about that. I'm not going to lie. In the United States, you hear about all this scamming going on, and they talk about it's all Nigerian, Nigerian, Nigerian. So yeah, it's a possibility that was somewhere subliminally in my mind. Oh, a Nigerian doctor, Nigerian doctor. It's possible. You know what I mean? It didn't have to do with the skin color, because I don't go, oh, all Nigerians in that are in Nigeria or black people. That isn't how I think. I just don't think like that. Most of
Okay.
my relationships have been with black men. I'm not a racist person. I really am not.
All right. I see it's exactly Missy. The women in that group, driven by racism, that's why they did the most stupid, evil things because she was some black African. Was that the reason why all these women gathered? But
Well,
I
the
said,
women,
let me say something before Kim goes on. If you recall, most of them are also Nigerian. Most of the women in those groups are also
not
Nigerian.
the group I was in was not Nigerian. It was all white women, white
Wow.
that were working for Justin. Yes, they were all white. They sure were. And was there racism there? Absolutely. I believe it. I totally believe that.
Wow. So it's not even one group that these people have against Korra. It's only God
No,
that has
there's a whole
sustained
bunch,
Korra being alive.
a whole
Are
bunch of
you
what?
kidding me?
No, there's a whole bunch of WhatsApp groups, but Justin's in them. Justin's in those groups. He was never in the Facebook one that I was put in.
Oh my goodness. Guys, you guys are hearing from one of the members of the women we've been talking about in this my page. We've been discussing about women in the WhatsApp group. Little did I know there was also another group created on Facebook, Women in the WhatsApp. They have a whole Caucasian women all against Korra. And one of them, okay, an ex-member, okay, I think I will say that. An ex-member is now saying some of the things that happened behind closed doors. So if you really love Korra, please start saying prayers for this girl, because if all of these things are coming out, half of them I have no clue about. Half of them. I'm only here to talk about the things I know. And I'm happy that Kim is here to like explain one or two things. I know the team here, they're not having it, but please, like I said, Liz, I know you're a solicitor in this, because for someone to hire a private investigator to investigate you, that is going the extra way. And I said, you are a nurse. Kim is a nurse. You have every reason to report cases to authorities, but rather you took the law, in your own hands. That
Because
is,
I'm trying to report something that I don't know the true facts. That's why I wanted the true facts. There was nothing to report.
and that was why you got a PI. Wow. So the thing is this: if you are joining any group on social media, be careful. I've stated here on my video, speak up for baby A, the sections of the law that these people are facing. Whether you received those videos, you were part of it, you shared, you downloaded, you stored, get ready, because once they start that investigation, it's going to cut across all those women, not just Madam Crystal. It's going to go beyond any one of them that partake, downloaded the video, was part of that group when it was shared, and did nothing. They should all get ready. I don't
I
know.
I say this now, and I will tell people, if you were sent the videos or the pictures, please go to your local police department. Let them know there's an open FBI case, because they can look it up and they will see that there is an open FBI case. And just say you just wanted to let them know, so that it covers your ass, because you will be in trouble too if you haven't reported and you have those pictures and videos on your telephone, or they have been sent to you, because they are running IP addresses. They're running all that. So if you were sent them, please, for your own protection, just go to your local police department, file a report, and then you're good.
All right, I guess you guys heard it. And let me continue to see. I say it said Kim will be forgiven if she just accept she was an evil as the other women and not try to act like she was different from them. She may have changed, but she was still equally culpable. Kim, what do you have to say about it?
I have said that. I was just as evil as them. You're absolutely right. She's right. I was horrible. For 7 weeks, I was horrible. I was somebody I don't even recognize. And believe me, I beat myself up over and over and over again for it. That's why I came out publicly and apologized. I didn't need to do that. I could have just cowered and made a fake account and continued on and bashed people left and right. No, I came out. First and foremost, I reached out to Nancy because, Korra doesn't talk to people. I reached out to Nancy to apologize and say, can you please tell your sister I apologize? I apologize to your whole family. And then I waited, I don't know how many months, but I came out on live because I was totally beating myself up. I was ashamed of myself. And then I came out and publicly apologized when I realized what kind of a community follows Korra, that it's one big family. And I actually owed them all an apology also. So that's why I came out publicly.
All right. So Missy is still of the opinion exactly you had no business poking into Korra's private life at all, not to mention before marriage. She realized that now people make mistakes. Guys, please, I give second chances, please. Liz said, whenever someone said, I like what she does, but there is a red flag. Liz, I don't understand. Whenever someone said, I like what she does, but there was a red flag. Maybe I missed something here, so I couldn't catch that. Kim,
me saying some things she does aren't my cup of tea, but you know what? That's just me. Let me give an example of that. Okay, her getting up on her kitchen counters and wassing, dancing. Okay, that's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. But hey, it makes her happy to do it. That's what I'm talking about when I say some things she does aren't my cup of tea. So what? Her sister agreed and said, yeah, I know, I agree. Just like I said, my best friend, there's things she does that aren't my cup of tea, but she's happy. And that's all that matters.
All right. So Missy is still saying that she had a video of you. Okay. Let me see. I am done. I can't listen to her blabbing. She's a pathological liar. Lizzie, lovely to see you here. Oyoyo, thanks for speaking for Korra. I love your video. Missy, please, I love to give people a chance, okay? And I believe there is second chances to life. That's what I believe. When someone made a mistake and realized her mistake and then, corrected herself, we should be able to give the person a chance. Royal D, thank you for joining me today. If you have any question for Kim Baker, please throw the question in. Let's hear you. I can't care if I was 20 years ago. Why would you focus on sending a woman back to Nigeria? What did she do to you? Your explanation is flimsy, to say the least. You see the point. And Kim, sincerely speaking, at this point, when people are fuming this way, you should be able to understand why. Korra Obidi would not be the first Nigerian and African American or Nigerian lady, a first Black woman, if I put it that way, to marry a Caucasian. They both got divorced. They both got final divorce. They got 50-50 custody to raise their children. So the campaign on to deport her, when I think about it, that is one of the most heinous things I've ever, could think about. How could people just wake up, form a group, and then start doing everything necessary to get this girl out of the state? They probably want her to lose access to her children because there is no way the country will let her travel with those her children down. So to think about that, you guys' campaign was to deport Korra is something that when people hear about it, they cringe, especially someone that you never met physically, somebody that never crossed your path personally, somebody that never offended you directly, just because of what Justin was saying this and that. All of you bought it, completely and ran with it. That is where these people here in the comment section are having a difficult, understanding. I know you said you've apologized to Nancy. I know you said you're trying to work things out with Korra, but still understand that people will still feel the way they want to feel, because it's difficult believing people, especially for somebody that you have never met. You people were never neighbors. You people never crossed paths in the grocery stores. You never had any kind of, quarrel or anything together. And you all ran out the way you ran just to put her on a bad light. It's really very sad to hear. And sincerely speaking, I find it very cringing. When I think about it, I cringe as a person. But anyway, I hope I don't have any other question I'm missing, so that I don't keep Kim if she doesn't want to be here for long. Let me go through and see if there is any other question. Okay. Mr. Korra is just a doctor. Is not a doctor. She's a level 3 bone massage. You have said that several times. I've heard that here. She's only the one that got out of the group and was not okay. Katuri, yes, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that. Tribal mentality, I can understand that. Yeah. God put you there for a reason, to get evidence to help Korra. Yes. Royal D, do you have any question for Kim, or you want to ask her yourself? The link is down. Yes, another group also had splinter group. This is deliberate action to break Korra down. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know all of this. If you truly love Korra, this is the time to say a prayer. I didn't know.
Oh, it's horrific. It's horrific because here's the thing. It's still going on. It's still going on, guys. And thank God that I have people that were they're very, very disappointed now in Justin, for the simple fact that he's covering up for Crystal, to the point that they're willing to come to me and talk to me and give me proof and evidence and stuff. Thank God that he has eventually uncovered himself to them. When you see people online, you don't even know what's going on behind closed doors. Okay, he can come on and say whatever he wants to, but in his groups, he's feeding them a lot of the same stories that he fed me. Look how many people he's thrown under the bus in those groups. Him and Frida were fighting. Now they're friends again. He did it to Lolo. He did it to what's her name?
Miriam.
Marion. And let me tell you something about that Marion. Marion was a queen, was God in his eyes, was God in his eyes. So for him to turn on her, I don't know what happened there. I sure would love to know. But I'm telling you, anything Marion said was gold, 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 gold. So here's the thing, and I don't know who this person is on here that said I spent $20,000. I never said I spent $20,000. I had to pay for my plane ticket to California and back. I had to pay for a rental car all week long. I spent close to $10,000, but it wasn't on an investigator. I didn't spend a whole $10,000 on an investigator. I had to buy a ticket, which was $2,200, rent a car for a week. I had to board my dogs, all 4 of my dogs, for a week. I had to pay someone to sit with my daughter. I have people that I am friends with. Okay. I have connections that help me out, that didn't charge me what they would normally charge somebody. So, there's a lot of rumors going around. I don't know. It's jumped from $10,000 to $20,000 to this, to that, to that. I understand everything Missy's saying. I've seen her on numerous sites and constantly talking about me. And I get, Missy, you're never going to forgive me. And that's okay. That's your prerogative. But I promise you that I am truly sorry for what I did, what I've said, everything that went on back then. And I am making sure that I rectify that by making sure that justice and the kids get justice, plain and simple. And that's all I can do. And maybe when you see the outcome of what I've been doing behind closed doors, maybe then you'll forgive me. I don't know. That's something that I can't change people's minds. And I understand
Exactly.
there's always going to be people that don't like me. And there's going to be people that have actually gotten to know me on a personal basis and they know who I truly am on the inside. So,
all right, guys, please, I'm asking you guys to tamper justice with mercy. How is this said again? I think that's how it's, I can't even remember. So please, 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 I'm happy Kim is clearing the air and saying, straightening some things up. It's gonna take a while for most people to be able to truly forgive. But however, we should allow them to feel the way they feel, because when the heat was so much on Korra, and it's still on Korra, Kim was part of that heat, and that's why they are responding the way they are responding. Guys, I have a lot of you watching me here. I'm not seeing my like go on. Like this video, share this video, and also subscribe to my channel on YouTube if you're yet to do so. Follow me on Facebook if you're not following me yet. And if you have a question for Kim, we have Kim Baker here. If you have a question for her, she's been answering all the questions asked here. I'm only coordinating the questions. So if you have a question, please, please, please ask Kim. Okay, I know 3 people have been seriously asking Kim questions, and she's been answering them. If you have any question, let me know. And I'm looking to see if I'm missing any question again.
you know what?
Okay.
Can I say something here? Gloria made a comment, Gloria Jones, and I love that people need a second chance, guys. Give Kim a break. Some of us Koreans give self-love a second chance, and she did something to Korra also. Self-love drug Korra through the ringer for how long, guys? Almost 2 years. And all of a sudden, her page got demonetized, and she came on begging and pleading and saying sorry. And now all of a sudden, she's on Korra's side. Okay. And everybody is praising her. They even gave her a big birthday party. I didn't see nobody give me a big birthday party. You know what I mean? So that is my question too. How do you guys forgive somebody that did, I mean, she did some horrible, horrible things. Why do you guys pick and choose? Is that because of the color of my skin? I want to know. Is this because I'm white? Because there are some people that won't let this go. And I have to believe it's because of the color of my skin.
No, let me tell you why it is. It's because you went too far hiring a private investigation to investigate Korra. You went overboard. You know, people might come and cuss Korra out and call her names, and they might leave it at that. But hiring a PI is a big deal. They were like, what was she thinking about? What was the reason for PI? What do you intend to find out? So to some people, that's a big deal.
It was to make sure that what was being told to me about the children was not true.
Well, Kim, let me also talk to you, you know, as a woman, you know, woman to woman. You guys had bunch of time on your hands to have, you know, dived into this kind of conversation this deeply. You're a very busy woman. You have a child you're taking care of. You're working as a nurse. I know people that are nurses in my place. They don't even have enough time for themselves. But you guys took this story as though it was your brother, as though it was your son, and you ran with it without any serious verification, just to condemn one person. Korra, like I said, will never be the first Black woman to marry a Caucasian.
Correct.
In my family here in the state where I live, I have sister-in-laws that are white people, and I have the brother-in-laws that are Black people. Do you understand what I'm saying? The essence of diversity, every day they are preaching it in every organization. Even I believe in your place of work, they have diversity. They have EAI. They have equity and equity, diversity, and inclusion. People are screaming this on the rooftop. Then a young man got divorced with the wife. And because of the color of the wife's skin, people judged Korra just because of the color of her skin. Nobody got to know her. They judged her. They ran. I personally find it very offensive. Very offensive. I'm an advocate. I advocate for people. I work with people that have all manner of disability need. I advocate people, whether you're gay, whether you're straight, whether you're blue, black, I don't care. It's not in my position to determine how you live your life. That's why it's very easy for me to accept Korra the way she dresses. Despite the fact I'm from Nigeria, do you understand? It's very easy because part of my job is letting people live freely the way they want to be. That is part of my job. It's not in my place to judge. So when I think about what you guys did, I find it very strange to believe. I said to myself, Is it because their kids are grown? Because I don't have the time. I don't. As I'm finishing my 9 to 5 work, I have children, I have soccer game, I have this, I have sports to go to, I have piano lesson to go to. How did you guys fathom all of this time, devoted all your time for this man, that now he has called a lot of you out? You guys are no longer in talking terms. I find it difficult to believe. On a more serious note, so Missy might be very upset. Eventually, Missy will get to rate. Lizzie is talking as a solicitor, because we know what it is to hire someone to investigate someone. So when I think about it, if you go to my page, I've been talking about the women in the WhatsApp group. Little did I know there was another set on Facebook group. Think about it. That was too much on one small girl. One girl left alone. If not for her fans, maybe Korra would have been depressed by now. But nobody wants to think about Korra's mental health. It was campaign to send her back to Africa. I find that very despicable on a more serious note. I really do. I know you have taken a turn, but still the act behind, the intention behind the whole groups still baffles me. When I think about it, I am baffled. So I don't know if you guys still have questions, because I think I'm going to be letting the question go. Liz, I'm listening to you now. So Liz, if you have any further question, let me know. I hope I didn't miss anybody's question. The first lady, you're a liar, neither Nancy nor Korra said anything. Okay, there was somebody she's responding to. I didn't see that first lady. Okay, if Nancy and Korra could forgive Kim, why are people still trying to attack her every chance she gets? She accepted responsibility for her actions. She apologized. Just let it be. Exactly. That's what we are saying here. But like I said, First Lady, people will still express their opinion, and we try to respect that. People have different ways of letting things go. It might take you 2 seconds. It might take another person 1 year to let go. So let's allow people to vent the way they want to vent. And I'm happy Kim came, on her own will to like straighten things up. And that wasn't what we started this live stream. We started this live stream with the one in Korra left on her page. But I'm glad Kim is not ashamed to accept her responsibility. She accepted it with her full chest. That's what Nigerians will say. She accepted responsibility. She took accountability of her action. And it's time for us to let go. Please, I'm pleading with all of us. I know we are shocked. I know we can't believe what happened. However, it is what it is. Let's forgive.
It's literally been over a year that I was involved with Justin or those Facebook groups. Literally been over a year. March of last year. So it's been 14, 15 months, like literally. And I still get crucified daily for it. But you know what? I don't get upset at people for giving their opinions, because everybody's entitled to their own opinions. And I respect people's opinions. I will listen to them. I don't have to agree with them, just like they don't have to agree with mine. But I will give them the respect and allow them to feel the way they feel, because it's their right as a human being. And like I said, I've apologized. I am working effortlessly at making sure that there's justice, and I will continue to do so no matter what anybody says about me. That was my goal in the beginning, and it will be my goal in the end, is to always make sure that the 2 little girls are safe. And I honestly do not believe they're safe when they're with their father. So plain and simple, that's where I'm at. And hopefully that cleared some stuff up. I know there's a handful of people in here that's never going to trust me, and it's okay. It's okay, guys. I'm never going to meet you. You're never going to meet me. You're never going to meet Korra, just like I'm never going to meet Korra. We're literally on a blue app or on YouTube or whatever platform you use on social media, protecting a woman that none of us are ever going to meet, because it's the right thing to do. Plain and simple. It's the right thing to do.
Exactly.
And I will continue on with my fight and make sure that there's justice. And like I said, I'm working with the FBI. I'm working with the police. There is a very big investigation going on. And Once again, I just want to say before I get off of here, if you've ever been sent the videos or pictures, and there's a lot of them, please go report it to your local police, because this is a lot bigger than you all think on social media. Secondly, once again, I will apologize for anything I ever said or did towards Korra Obidi. I mean that full-hearted, that I was wrong. I know I was wrong. You guys can crucify me all you want on the internet. You cannot crucify me any more than what I've done to myself. Okay. And I've paid the price. Believe me, I've paid the price, because I've had Justin's little clan for over a year dragging me, my family, my work, you name it. They've done it. They've done it. So it is what it is. I'll continue on with what I'm doing. And other than that, everybody just, all you can do is support Korra. Just be there and support.
James, look at this comment. Karen